5 reasons why Mustangs crash. Over the past 3 years or so, a lot of videos of Mustangs exiting the car shows have appeared online. For some reason or another, they seem to have developed a reputation for crashing into crowds, walls, or anything other than the road ahead. Here are a few reasons why I think it happens. Number 1. They're easy to get. The Mustang is one of the best affordable options if you want a fun car to drive every day. Ford have sold over 9 million of the things since 1964, and you can see why. Being cheap means that drivers who may not have experienced a powerful car before can purchase them very easily. Although supercars crash occasionally, new Mustang crashes seem to appear all the time online. You're more likely to push your $15,000 Mustang to its limit than you might an $180,000 Ferrari. Also, the sheer number of Mustangs around probably contributes to the amount of crashes they have, statistically speaking. Number 2. They're powerful. Most fun cars on the cheaper end of the scale compromise on power first, meaning that your dollar-to-horsepower ratio is quite low. Examples such as the Mazda Miata, Subaru BRZ, and Fiesta ST show this. The Mustang gives you all the power you could ever want, and on the older models at least, the compromises had to come elsewhere, like the interior and the chassis. You can purchase a car with 300 brake horsepower for under $20,000. Not many cars of this affordable price range offer that in stock configuration, especially with a V8. Number 3. They're rear-wheel drive. Leading on from the previous point, the Mustang is a powerful rear-wheel drive vehicle. With traction control off, this could do some damage. 300 bhp under your right foot is enough to spin the wheels accelerating, which in a street environment seems to be the cause of these crashes. Most of them happen under acceleration around a corner, with drivers spurred on to impress the crowds. Poor tires and surface quality can also lead to crashes. Number 4. They often have a very basic rear suspension setup. The most common Mustang rear suspension, often referred to as live axle, solid rear axle, or beam axle, doesn't bear well on the handling front. It basically consists of a solid axle connecting the two rear wheels together. Although it's great for drag racing and helps reduce cost, it's a very old technology. The disadvantage of this suspension is that when one wheel is pushed upwards, the other wheel is affected. Modern cars have countered this with independent suspension, where either wheel acts independently to itself, which helps handling tremendously. In street conditions, any small bump, deviation, or pothole hitting the inside wheel could cause the outside wheel to break traction. The result of this is an unpredictable rear end, not something you want when trying to power slide outside of a car meet. Number 5. Not all cars have limited slip differential. This is often a factor that people forget. On many Mustang models, a limited slip differential is optional. Getting a 300 bhp plus rear-wheel drive car without one is not exactly sensible. The best case scenario if you try to power slide with this setup is that the inside wheel will just spin and you'll go nowhere. What can happen is that variation in the road surface can cause each rear wheel to gain and lose traction independently to each other, which can create unpredictable and violent oversteer. A limited slip diff counters this issue by causing both rear wheels to spin at the same time, meaning an oversteer situation will be easier to control. So, there are 5 reasons why I think the Mustang is often the one crashing at car meets. What do you think? As funny as the memes are, there must be a reason why it's always the Mustang that crashes. Let me know in the comments if you think it's to do with the car, or perhaps the people who drive them. As always, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you like the videos. Cheers!